I had it mounted on my Sonoma, and it's just paint. I cleaned up all my welding and everything, but that baby welded on there, trust me. She's on there good. I could drill those out, you know. But doing that weakens it, really. Because if you ever get any play like that, what it'll do is it'll rip more than it will right now. I'd rather it split off of the fender than rip the fender. But once you put a jack on the side of it right there and have it braced down on the ground, that thing's not moving. It's not going anywhere. Nope. And it looks cock wobbly, but see, my fender is sloped a little bit. Keep water from settling on them. And that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When it swings out this way, look at that. Yeah. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there. I'll put that brace down to the ground and keep it braced up, and I can slide this little bad boy right here out as far as I want it to wherever my last hole is right there, you know. And that gives me room to work on stuff. I got another technical name for that, but it's not called stuff. Alright, but yeah, I traded my Sonoma. That was a 2003 model to a guy to come out here and just help me install the transmission that I'd got months prior to that. I just couldn't get no help. I mean, it's no jack. I mean, this guy had a jack and loaned it to me, and I got the truck up, but man, that thing was so big you couldn't work it. It was like a semi jack or something like that. One of them great big long things. Heavy, about 200 pounds. So this boy and this other guy come out and helped me put the transmission in. And well, I had to turn around and get the dadgum drive shaft cut twice, because I gave the guy the exact measurements, told him exactly what my truck was, told him I had a flange on the back and not U-joints. It was just a round flange that it bolted to, which it's got U-joints. It's just got on the end of it that bolts up to the chunk. It's a round flange right there, and then your U-joint has a foot with 4 holes on it, and then sticking out of that round flange on the it's like a hub. It is a hub. That's what it is. It's a hub, just like a tire hub or a wheel hub. You can bolt the tire to, except we bolt drive shaft to it. The pinion shaft is where your pinion goes through. Well, the nut that holds the daggum thing on there and holds that hub on was sticking out 1 inch, and I measured right to the hub just like he told me, and right straight up to the rubber on the transmission, the output shaft. I even drew him a picture and told him exactly what the measurement was. I just didn't draw the little nut in the middle of the damn hub for the pinion. But the first time they cut it, it was a 1/2 inch to 1 inch too long. I couldn't slide it over it. I mean, it'd slide up in the transmission fine, but I couldn't slide it over that nut. So I had to send it back and get it cut again. They cut and balanced it. They did a real good job, you know, and I'm glad it was longer and not shorter, that we could whittle it down, and that was cool. But my trailer's coming into its own, and I'm not kidding you. I think if I don't make trades with anybody, I really, you know, I'm not pressing anything anymore in life, man. Shit. I'll tell you about what my plans were and how I was going to do it. I was going to do it out here, and I still am. Well, that swimming pool's not what I wanted. Shit. Stories, long stories. But anyhow, that's what I'm working on. my 6500 dadgum belt broke on it, so I bought 2 new belts. This, luckily, it's not timing chain or does anything to do with timing chain. This here just runs the air conditioner and the fan to the radiator, and then it's got one off to the side for the water pump. Those will be here tomorrow, I hope. And then I got lights I gotta get. Guy says that he's got some. He's in Cantonment. $20. I'll get the tail lights for it. Put the tail lights on there, and take it down. Hopefully sometime next week or the week next, and get it registered. Get it on the road. I want that truck running, and I need it. Man, I want to get my garden in so bad you just don't understand. And the fish go with the garden, believe that or not. Yeah, walk back around there. Oh. Alright, well, it's apparent I gotta pick everything up, cleaned up. Let me see what I got on here now. 20.5 hours. Okay, I use it roughly an hour, you know, all total. It works great though. I love it. And idealistically, what that was a long story there too. I was gonna go around and fix everybody's equipment out on the farms and stuff that's out here in my area, but money, finances, and shit happens. That's all I can tell you. Well, there you go. Oh, and I'm gonna take my old welding lines from my cracker box over, my leads, and I'm gonna take 2 pieces of PVC, and I'm gonna run them diagonally over there towards somewhere around that fender well, and bring them up right here in the front, right here, and put my welding leads in it. And then on that end over there, I'm gonna put battery cable lug, like side post batteries. If you got a top post and you have to use a side post, well, you got these little things that you screw in there, lugs. Well, I'm gonna put those on the side of the trailer there, so that'll operate. And well, if I can work a deal and get the slide out accessories and stuff that the guys got, I'm gonna put it on here, because it ain't gotta have no strength really. All it gotta do is just pick that gate up and let it down. Yep, that's all it's gotta do. So the slide out motor and everything probably sit right here. 2-3 batteries over there, and hydraulic lines. Just depends on how long them hydraulic lines are really. I might have to put it way back there at the back or something, or mount it on that fender well. But you don't use the fender wells for anything. You don't. So I'm gonna make use of them. I might put the pump and everything right there on that, so that I can just walk over here and go. It's that gate just go up and down. Maybe get me a longer gate too, or build a longer one, and that sucker just raise up and down. Just take and hinge it right here where it folds back, and then it folds over. There's the trailer, and the truck's a piece of shit. All right.